Okay, and hang on. Let's turn that on. And the overlay is now working, so hang on, I have to refresh a couple things here. There we go. That's a bit better. Hang on. Well, you can let go now. So a week late, it finally showed up. That's what happened when you try to pre-order 3 days before release date, I guess. So yeah, basically jumping into the deep end here. The idea of getting the challenge. First time I played this, I'm going with going with Has, which and intro video.
A sport that spans hearts, minds, and nations, where the 20 best drivers in the world come together to take on some of the world's most historic circuits, and that legacy continues today. The 2021 championship was thrilling from start to finish, and 2022 is set to be even better. New regulations will usher in an age of pioneering changes. New driving talent alongside returning champions will be dueling it out to the bitter end. The pressure will be on the team principals in the upcoming season as they manage their drivers, their cars, and the whole team to push to victory. This is not a challenge for the faint-hearted. This is Formula One.
I think I'm gonna have to see if I can. Yeah, now it's slow. That's because the echo you were hearing was from the TV that I'm playing this, and I think I may have to do a quick setup change so that I can play it on my TV and my monitor here instead. So if you just give me, because it may be a bit easier that way. But give me 1 second.
Mercedes will insist on dominating the competition. Nothing less than the fastest car and the most wins will give the Silver Arrows the outcome they want to see at the end of this new season and beyond.
This one. So there's 3 HDMI cables to take out to make sure it's the right one, and I take it last. Hang on now. You know, I'm gonna put the BRB screen on a little bit because this may need a bit of time. 1 sec. Right, that's sorted. But now I gotta fix out the card to actually play for me. Hang on. That's not it. Yeah, you can hear that too, huh? Alright. I didn't think this one through, did I? Damn. Hang on, let me just try to restart this. Ah, there we go. Guess it just needed a bit of a reboot to get the sound working proper. Oh, what? Come on! Why is it not starting up? I'm pressing it. There you go. Gotta get the organ fixed as well. Also, the one thing that actually surprised me when I only realized when I got the game, this actually isn't an EA produced title, because I was just thinking, oh, it's like this wasn't something we thought we'd see before EA. It's like, oh, EA got this, they must really be going all out with the license. And anyways, this ain't published by EA, so it's no difference. Excuse me. So I'm gonna have to turn the game up myself. I'm gonna turn this up for myself. So if this gets a bit too loud, let me know. I've already done that. Do I have to go through all this now? Okay.
Formula One.
I already seen it, sorry.
Mercedes returned to F1 in 2010, and since 2014 they've won the Haas joined F1 back in 2016, and they've had a good start to their team career, peaking at 5th place in 2018. Last season they finished 10th, but they spent a lot of time and focus on designing their car for 2022 and strategizing for the future. Going into the 2022 season, Haas hope to have a strong car design under their belts. Coupled with hungry drivers, an ambitious team, and strong leadership, they'll be pushing their performance and fighting their way back to the midfield.
It's open. So let's see. Car performance 7 out of 10, driver performance 10th out of 10th. Okay. Stat performance 5th out of 10, and head quality 10 out of 10. Okay. So we got some buildings to do. First entry 2016, 27, yeah. Constructors Championship finish 10th, Drivers Championship finish 19th. And that's a top one. Right, let's go. Let's get the challenge going, shall we? Oh yeah. Well, might as well go, Mr. Sober. First time guidance enabled, yes, please. I need it.
Hi there, nice to meet you. I'm Audrey Mensa, one of the team's senior engineers. Welcome to the team. It's great to have you on board.
Great to be you. Oh, we're getting paid enough.
Here at Haas, we put a lot of energy into preparing for the upcoming season, and you're joining us just at the right time. Now, let's get you shown around. As our new team principal, you're responsible for a lot of aspects of the team. Everything from managing our team's growth, overseeing our finances, and deciding on race day strategies will be in your hands. You can keep an eye on most things from your dashboard here. I can take you through it now.
Please do.
First up, an overview of the board. They're the ones who set the expectations for the team. If they're confident in your leadership, you'll be fine. If they lose confidence in you, however, they might look to replace you. The board sets season objectives for the team to achieve. Reaching them will help keep confidence high, so be sure to familiarise yourself with what's expected. You'll want to keep an eye on the long-term objective for beyond this season as well. Okay then, let's look ahead to the race weekend. We need to start preparing for the next Grand Prix, which will be the first of the season. As it's your first day though, there's nothing urgent for you to address. Feel free to explore more, or you can select continue and sign off for the day. Once you do, time will pass, but don't worry about missing anything. You'll automatically sign back in if an important event comes up.
Cool.
Don't forget to check in with the board often. You can monitor board confidence levels, your available budget, and your progress towards a greater team rating from here.
It's good. It's good to know that they are satisfied with my race performance on my first day when we haven't had a race yet. Long-term objective: podium contender, score podiums in 25% of the season's races. Damn, that's target season 2024. So okay, so I don't have to do it this season, but by what, 3 years from now, I'll have to get the team built up to get regular podiums. Rating band for an underdog. They just know how great you'll be. That's all. They read me like a book. They haven't read the pages yet, so. Hope you replaced the third driver one career sergeant. Also, hi. Billy. Okay. Hey. I think.
From here, you can see all the team's facilities, from the staff buildings to the car park development centres. You can build new facilities or, if the team has the time and money, upgrade our existing ones. Facilities affect all areas of our team's performance.
That's definitely, this is definitely, oh. Building team facilities impact every area of your team, from the quality of your car to the rate your drivers improve. Building a new facility takes time and money, and all facilities have a monthly upkeep cost you need to budget for. Existing facilities can be upgraded to improve their effectiveness. Upgrading facilities will also increase their monthly upkeep costs. Facility upgrades are expensive and take a long time to complete. Over time, facilities will degrade and their effectiveness reduce. Refurbishing the facility restores effectiveness to maximum. Upgrading a facility will also restore it back to full condition, but with an additional upgrade cost. Good to know.
Over time, facilities will degrade and become less effective.
I literally just read
so
that.
Keep an eye on their condition. When this happens, we'll need to look at refurbishing or even upgrading that facility to get back to maximum efficiency.
It's a bit early to look into upgrades. Only day one.
Here you can delve deeper into team finances and see our balance, as well as understanding information on income and rewards, and the enforced spending caps we have to abide by. This is your calendar for the month.
Oh.
Pay attention to the events that
Oh look, our
have
chat names are on Christmas
The race
cosplay.
weekends
Are
have
they?
already been added for you. More events will get added as the season progresses. This is where you'll carry out your final preparations for the next race. We'll come back here later.
I better look at it now.
One of my favourite places. This is where the car builds happen, and where we
Don't be talking. By the way, don't be talking about Christmas. We're only in September.
Throughout the season,
Too early.
You'll want to make sure the team are working on upgrading components, and that both cars are being kept in good repair. You can also use car analysis to compare our car builds to other teams. This is where you'll find relevant information on the team's drivers and reserve driver, including their performance ratings and contract details. You can also scout for new drivers to make sure we have the best.
Wait me up when September ends and we move into January. Yeah, let's get to October first, okay? And then we can try to skip November and December.
It's not just the fastest car that makes a team the best in F1. It's the people doing the hard work behind the scenes. Manage your staff from here, from department heads to your pit crew, and keep up to date on their performance.
I think I might as well just skip for now. See if anything comes up.
It's no longer your first day. We'll have you on top of things in no time. You'll continue moving through days this way until it's time for the race, which you can see in the upcoming events list. It's good to get in the habit of regularly checking that list.
Yeah, can we not skip past a certain birdie? Yeah, that's why I want to say we get to this October first and then we go.
Let's
Oh,
take a
you
look at
talking
what
about
he's
yours?
doing today. You have an alert in the top corner. There's an important email awaiting a response, so you should check your inbox when you're ready.
Let me introduce you to the car development team. I just realized you joined the team. I just realized you joined the team a little too late to negotiate our sponsor obligations for this season. Sponsorship is a big source of income for all Formula One teams, but that funding is a two-way relationship. When negotiating sponsorship deals at the start of the season, we need to offer certain obligations on our side, like creating merchandise that feature our sponsors, or hosting sponsor events in our factory throughout the season. That can be a little inconvenient for the team, but it secures the funding to help to keep us competitive. You can check the calendar to see when our obligations will be happening. Put a link below in the sponsor obligations that are committed to the season. Okay.
Looks
Happy
like you've
birthday
received
month,
the budget
yay!
approval request. Most of the team's budget is decided by the board at the start of the season, plus whatever we get from last season's prize money, and any extra sponsorship revenue we earn.
I try not to make it too much of a big deal. Right. Good morning. We've had an idea for a season kickoff party to bring everyone together to celebrate the team. We'll need a budget approval if we want to go ahead with it. You think? Okay. Approved party requests. 10,000 less, but improved driver morale and staff morale. Go for it.
I reckon that's a good decision. It should keep the team in high spirits anyway.
Ah, yes. Murga. I just don't remember the day. The 25th? Take the 5 off when you're right.
Now that's dealt with, we can focus on our first Grand Prix of the season. The race weekend is still a few days away. So
Give me a minute. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back now, but I will need to step aside in a few minutes, so I will give you that heads up. Also, that first music sounds like the instrumental for Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. Does it? I wasn't even paying attention. That's where I had the month's birthday wrote down somewhere. You're doing better with birthdays than I do. Let's get it for the first race and then worry about grading afterwards.
There's always some final work to do before we can settle. Check your inbox for the race prep report on this weekend's circuit.
Okay, with Bahrain testing behind us, we now know where our car stands versus the other teams. I've attached a report below detailing our car's performance. We should use this information to guide our car part design strategy throughout the season and minimize any performance weaknesses. Top speed 13th, acceleration 13th, low speed 9, medium 5th. We're at the back of the pack though, so basically have to work on everything. I think accelerate. I think the acceleration will be something to work on. So yeah. We don't have much to go with, do we?
Okay, you want to get started with a design project. These are car parts we can design and manufacture in-house. Each car part impacts different areas of a car's performance, but certain car parts will have a greater impact than others. You can also view our car performance by rank on grid. This is a useful comparison tool and lets you see how our performance compares to that of all the other cars on the grid. Take a look over the different car parts. The highlights indicate which performance areas they impact the most. Pick one that impacts the ratings you want to improve. The team's expertise in making new car parts improves with experience, so each new design is likely to be better than an older one. Just make sure to check the new design against the one currently installed. Testing is also an important step in designing a new car part. Our testing time is limited throughout the season, and it's up to you to decide how much to commit to each design project. If you assign some testing time to this design now, you can see what effect it will have on the car part. Once you've taken a look, let's continue.
That was remaining 92. So testing is done on blocks known as aerodynamic testing restrictions periods. Each ATR period limits how many hours a team spend aerodynamic testing. Okay. Trying to figure out just how much of this I actually should do. I was at 7. Will this change the rank compared to all the others? If I just use all of it? No. Let's go little bits at a time.
engineering team to focus on specific areas of performance. F1 car parts are complex, and sometimes you'll have to sacrifice performance in one area to achieve gains in another. Over the season, we'll understand more about our car's performance, which will help you to guide the team's design focus. You can try altering the focus now if you like, or else stick with a balanced approach. When you're ready, continue with the process.
Oh, there you go. I did it again. I knew I was coming anyway, so back in a minute. Okay, that should go back, and that should be we should be fine for a little bit longer.
As a final step before the team gets started on this design project, you need to decide how many engineers you want working on it. You should also decide what approach they should take. Bear in mind, these decisions will have an impact on the duration and cost of the project. When you're happy with everything, confirm the project and the team will get started.
Yippee, thank you. Let's get that a try, shall we?
Nice work. That's the project started. If you check your calendar, you'll see the team have given you a delivery date for the design. Once it's complete, you'll be able to manufacture that part anytime. Continually designing new car parts is imperative to improving our team's performance and staying competitive on the track. Check out the car analysis area regularly to see how our cars compare to others on the grid.
Let me try to get another one here. I think maybe let's go for okay. Chassis. I think probably a good idea to work on this as well. Trying to think of how much would be how much would increase. Let's just put a little bit of time in and do what I want. It bound to be alright then. So I was like, it's fine. It's good. It's good to know. Good to let it, know how each more about each other. It's fine to ask these questions. Let's leave it at that then, shall we? Just a little improvement. There you go. Oh, two more gone. Okay.
This is your race preparation area, where you'll get the team ready for the upcoming.
I made it pretty easy for you to not skip October.
All the information you need on the circuit we're racing on here.
It was basically a hint as bright as the neon sign that's busted.
One thing you'll always need to do before each race weekend is setting out performance targets. These help us generate more potential rewards for the team.
Check these emails first.
Okay, you have all the information you should.
Hey. Oh, just tell me, go back to race preparation.
This is your race. One thing you all.
Right there. All drivers hired, good, all car parts very good. Review targets.
Here we've got the performance targets for this coming weekend. If we meet these, we'll gain extra revenue.
Plus my niece, oldest nephew, sister-in-law, and best friend, all have October birthdays. Me, my nephew, my sister, friend, IRL friend, IRL friend, online friend, the IRL friend's dad, all October. Got a lot. Incentive. Each race weekend, the team sponsors will set you targets to earn extra money. Sponsors will always offer incentives, which give the team a larger financial reward if you achieve them. You can also add guarantees. Guarantees reduce the base payment for the weekend, but the bonus for achieving the guarantee will outweigh the reduction. Adding guarantees is a risk, but can deliver huge rewards if you achieve them. Performance targets will apply to either the qualifying session, the race itself, or hot streak finishes. Hot streak targets extend over multiple races, and you need to maintain the streak for a specific number of races.
Looks like we've got incentives for both the qualifying session and the race. If we can reach those targets, we'll get an additional payout, and it won't cost the team anything if we don't meet them.
So I just need to check something here real quick. What about your father's nephews? What about your father's brothers, nephews, cousins, former roommate? You and your children and your children's children for 3 months.
You can also decide to add targets here and offer our sponsors guarantees. These are a risk, as we face a potential financial loss if we don't meet them. But if we do, we'll gain a much larger reward. Okay. If you want to offer a guarantee for this weekend and raise the team's potential rewards, now is your chance.
So, qualifying targets reach Q2. Okay. Race targets fastest lap. I don't know. Hot streak targets qualifying position streak. Qualify for. Okay, so actually, yeah. So. Yeah, race Q2, reach Q2, race targets hold the fastest lap on the race session, which I don't know, don't think I can. Hot streak targets qualify 14th or higher in 2 races in a row with both drivers, so they both need to finish top 14. Which basically means they both need to reach Q2, at least. I don't know how the drivers do. I don't know how they are so far. So I don't know whether I don't think I should try to guarantee a 12th at least, like yet. I don't think I get that far. Guaranteed slot. Finish at least 12 now. I'm gonna wait and see what how they finish first before trying to look on position guarantees. So I'll leave it at this for now. Let's play it safe. I only just got here.
You've done everything needed, and the team can't wait to get started. It's time for the first race of the season. You can take some more time to look around if you like. When you're ready, let's get this show on the road.
I think we're good. I think we go. Let's see what we can do. Oh, excuse me.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small land footprint, but it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing. The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With a need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage. It's all about focus and balance to get victory here. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Okay then, let's get to it.
Let's do it to it.
Great
Damn it,
to
it is.
see you again. Welcome to your first race weekend with the team. It's Friday, so we're kicking off with free practice 1 as usual.
Good. Each weekend contains 3 60-minute practice sessions. During practice, teams test new car parts, acclimatize drivers to the circuit, and fine-tune car setups for the weekend. Qualifying follows a knockout format. Over 3 timed rounds, drivers compete to set the fastest lap times and progress to the next round and secure the best grid decision they can. The main event of every Grand Prix weekend, the race. Teams execute a pit stop strategy and complete the race distance as quickly as possible. Top 10 drivers score points in the Drivers' Championship and for their team in the Constructors' Championship. Additionally, there's a point for the driver and constructor with the fastest lap if they finish in the top 10. But it's funny, this is the future. Not this last Friday, we're actually looking at the past. This is the highlights. Historic safety car chance 100%. Okay.
Over here is our race preparation area. This is where you can make any changes you need ahead of the upcoming practice session.
If you don't mind me asking, what's yours? Like, I don't want to feel like I'm forgetting everybody.
Rest assured the team have already prepared the cars for practice. When you're ready, we can continue to the practice session.
Alright, we can go.
During race weekends, you can decide whether you want to manage the practice sessions yourself or whether to hand over control to your team. As it's your first race weekend, you should let the team handle the practice sessions.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, so I'll just step back and let you do all the work then. Are you sure you want to simulate all remaining practice sessions? You just told me to do it.
Hello and thank you for joining us as our race weekend unfolds. Free practice has concluded.
I was asking, you're asking us about our birthdays. Well, what about yourselves? Oh yeah, so you already did, July 4th. Duh. James, I meant you.
Qualifying presents a tremendous opportunity.
James, you want to share? If you didn't already, I don't know. I'm flustered right now. I'm too focused on the game.
We'll put them in good stead for tomorrow's race.
I got a short-term memory problem, so I forget what I usually say sometimes. Also, I do have a short-term memory problem, so I forget what I say sometimes. P3 results. Oh, okay. So Kevin Magnussen finished 11th in practice. Good sign. What's a minute? What's your one? Charles Leclerc 1:30.28 fastest. Okay, so Kevin is 11th fastest. Mick is 16th. Understood. Okay. Fair enough.
To help maximize our drivers' performance, the team have them work on 3 goals during practice: track acclimatization, car parts knowledge, and setup confidence. If you manage the session yourself, you might get an even better performance from the drivers for the rest of the weekend.
Oh, but you tell me that after I skipped it? Jeez. Acclimatization 100% good. Car part now 67. To work on that. Confidence. Okay.
Right. Time for qualifying. Our results here will determine.
So I had to. I did that. Sorry.
Sunday's race. Qualifying takes place over 3 knockout rounds, and only the fastest drivers will advance each time.
That should be enough, I think. Yep, that's pretty much all I can really do, really.
Same as practice, the team can handle qualifying for you if you like. Let's get you hands-on for this round though, just to make sure you're feeling confident before race day kicks off.
Thank you. Look, got hands-on on this.
Our drivers need to be setting their fastest possible lap times, so we can advance to the next round of qualifying. The slowest 5 cars will be knocked out. Keep a careful eye on time remaining. The time limit on qualifying rounds really ramps up the pressure. Right then, let's get a car out on the track for its first run and see how it goes. From the data view, you can see live data from the current session. Here we can see the latest lap and sector times for all drivers, and an overview of their tyre conditions. Here you can also view how the current session could affect the drivers' and constructors' championship standings. There's plenty more to dive into with the data view, so make sure you spend some time exploring. Each car is fitted with a number of onboard cameras, so you can see the action as it happens. You can also use the map view if you like. It gives you a good overview of the whole track and all the cars. Remember, you're managing 2 drivers throughout the session, so make sure to keep an eye on both of them.
Good job trying to hold the tires up. Speed it up a little bit. Oh. Just kind of want to see how this lap goes, really. First car out, first car to complete. Just go around here. Let's see how it looks. Let's go. I already got a car. Fucking AlphaTauri already messing us up. I told you how bad I am at birthdays. I usually forget what day of the month, what day of the month I'm in, what day of the week even. Purple first sector, mainly because he's the first car to complete it. wonder if they're overheating. They're trying to get a qualifying lap.
Lap could have gone better, but never mind. Keep an eye on the standings throughout the session to make sure we stay out of the knockout zone. Right then, that qualifying run is done, so the driver will return to the pits now. I know everything happens so fast over a race weekend, but if you need to catch your breath, you can pause for as long as you like. Or, if things aren't moving fast enough for you, you can speed up a little.
If it seems, or not 5 hounds or 5 MAs. Empty it. Ready for the track to empty up a little bit before I send Kevin out. Actually, maybe now. Actually, no. I have to wait. Wait till we come. Wait till Come on, send him out.
Yep, understood. And white line.
Our driver is back in the pits. You need to reconfigure the car before we can send them back out. Let's go and take a look. The team will make sure the run plan is updated to include refueling, so all you have to do is fit some fresh tyres. Here you can see all the tyre compounds available this weekend. When making any changes, just be sure you're
I think there is one outside the track.
Selected tyre.
Tires are a contact point between the car and the track. While on track, tire condition will degrade and the tires will lose grip. Tires lose grip, the car will become slower. If tire condition reaches 0, it will fail completely. If 2 or more tires fail, the car will be forced to retire. Each tire compound has its own strengths and weaknesses. Soft, fast but least durable. Medium with balance of speed and durability. Hard, slowest but more reliable. There are also 2 wet compounds used during sessions with rain. These are used in different water on track conditions.
Maximum performance during qualifying. So let's use a fresh, soft compound tyre. Soft tyres are the fastest in dry conditions. Confirm the configuration with the team when you're happy. Brilliant. The car's ready to head back out at your say-so. It's probably best to do at least one more run before the end of the round. Unless you're feeling very confident about our time so far. The track will have more grip later in the round, but there will also be more traffic. It's up to you to decide when you want to send the car out. Whatever gets us through to Q2.
Probably saw 21 questions. It's a bit empty, so let's send them out again, actually. Go for it. There you go. Send Mick out with no one in front. That probably means there's actually going to be traffic now to the car behind. 7, a good start. Yep. Cars in front, hopefully it's not too bad. These are good at moving out of the way. Yep, there's a Ferris wheel on the left there. Whoops. Ooh, amazing. A what was that? So 132.8. Not bad. Fastest first, not so good in second though. Hey, fourth now. Got faster than Kevin. But then again, I'm just looking at the list there. The Ferraris still need to come out. Perez needs to come out. Hamilton needs to come out. It's starting to come down a bit. Come out again, I guess.
Yep, understood.
Sounds like someone's locked up. Let's have a look.
Ooh,
Let's take another look. There we have Joe. It's a lockup, and that could be costly. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
It was the end of a qualifying, or was the start of a qualifying lap. Well, it was the first corner, so but yeah, it's good. That's a good touch. No! There's nothing in front of him, so he's got a clear run for qualifying it for this lap. Doing okay, actually. Not too bad in danger here. Yeah, moves up to 5th. Everybody going out for one last run. Do I send them out again? On the 3rd set? I think I'm about to save him, wouldn't I? Yeah, let's leave it for now. Already sent him out for 2, so. But then again, learning experience. If this doesn't work out. It's too late now. Time's up. Won't be able to. Won't even get a lap started. The only 2 not out.
See you back here.
Down to 13, down to 14, down to 15. Damn, he's in the red. Damn. That was my mistake. Alright, at least you know now. Actually, that's the like you got one qualified, so it still passed, I guess. Alright. At least I know not to hold it back, I guess.
It's up to you whether you manage the rest of the qualifying rounds. If you want, you can let the team take control, so you can focus on the upcoming race.
Nah, let's go for it. Let's see what I can do.
Ready to check cabin?
Radio's good.
Just waiting to get some more cars out first. Send them out now. Oh, that went. I keep it a secret that you said it into the internet. Clear the chat. Yeah, you can. Fourth place at the moment. They're just gonna put on some older tires, but. Send him out early. Don't have to worry about traffic, just get him out. Well, that was fun. Yeah, it was. It was. Everybody trailing Kevin Magnussen. Hopefully that's a. Only that's a sign. Seventh. Let's see if that stands. Down 8. Oh, he's on the line. He stays. He's in the Q3. Qualified 14 with both drivers, so this hot streak is dead already. Because Mick's gone.
Red check, Kevin.
Radio's good.
I was gonna send him when there was no one in front of me, and then Gasly decided to come out in front. Hope he doesn't end up being too close. Or Perez, I think at least taking over Perez was on the straight, so. Right, fifth right now. Anything now is a bonus, so we're okay now. I'll leave it too late. I didn't. At least I think I did. And just in time. He's 10 right now, but he's the last to finish the lap. And he'll stay there. It's 10th place.
we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
Has proved quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start. Alfa Romeo managed to meet expectations during qualifying, and if they can keep this up, they'll have a good race ahead of them. We've been having lovely clear weather, although there are a few clouds lurking.
That's gonna stick, I guess, huh?
Stay in check for the duration of the race.
Yes,
And
you made me
there's
laugh.
going to be a
Oh,
lot for the teams to handle. So will the drivers and their cars be able to cope with the pressure? Let's find out right here at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Right then, time for the main event, the Bahrain Grand Prix. This is a great time for us to get some early points under our belt. So let's stay focused and push hard.
Hey. Let's go.
Each driver will need to make at least one pit stop to fit new tyres. On average, a pit stop will cost a driver about 25 seconds. So we need to think carefully about when to pit and why.
Strategy in place. You can plan race strategy before the race start. A race strategy consists of a sequence of planned pit stops, the lap that they will occur in, and the tire compound to change to. The team will offer data-driven recommended strategies for each race. Planning race strategies allow you to analyze your pre-race options, view the weather forecast, and have a strategy to match different outcomes. You can create your own strategy from scratch or edit one of your team's recommendations. Planning strategy also makes sure you will fulfill the mandatory tire change rule. Strategies are only a guide, and you can always go off strategy during the race, or even start the race with no strategy in place. If you do go off strategy, you will still need to pit, but will not receive reminders for pit windows.
Let's set a tyre strategy for our drivers now. We need to make sure we have a good plan for when we want the cars to pit.
It's nice I don't have to like being distracted while I'm doing the stream here.
Every race weekend, the team will prepare some recommended strategies to choose from. Let's see what they suggest for this race.
At least it's not. Well, it's from the same person. It's not that, but it's something. It's like, oh, here we're doing this thing now. You need to take part. And it's like, I'm like, you told me you're gonna do something. It's like, do it now. Like, okay, jeez, I'm in the middle of something.
Okay, strategy A is a fast but risky option, relying on 2 soft stints and no hard compound at all. Strategy B is a well-balanced option, 2 soft stints and a nice long middle stint on a hard compound. Right, strategy C is a slower but safe option for this track. We'll tackle the final stint on a medium compound instead of a soft tyre.
And oh, hang on. I need to look at this now. Oh yeah, now it's Finn Balor. It's like, oh, when you do something, we need to figure it out. Hey, by the way, see this video? Who's in it? It's Finn Balor. Of course it is. You know who it is, but for fuck's sake. I hope I never have done that or ever will for that matter. I hate when it's done and brought up to me like, HP just wants it. Yeah. Alright. No, HP, take your time.
If you think a different approach could work, you can make changes to any of the team's strategies, or even create one from scratch. We can always adapt our strategy during the race, so we can respond quickly to changing conditions and stay ahead of the pack.
I feel like it would do the strategies. I feel like from Mick, I would probably go if this is the option we're getting, if soft, medium, soft, and then soft, hard, soft. I think Mick's one is back further in the back. Maybe a hard one will do for him, and then the medium will be for Karen because like it's further ahead. A little extra push in there. Yeah, at least try to get one. Let's get one race done.
Going with strategy B?
Boop, bleep, bloop.
Just remember this has a very conservative first stint on those soft tyres. Okay, now to select a strategy for our other driver. It doesn't have to be the same for both. You should consider picking a different strategy for each driver. This gives us a chance to take advantage of in-race events, and means we won't have both cars pitting on the same.
We have an achievable. Yes. Also means I'm locked in.
That's both drivers with a set strategy in place. Right, let's head back to the preparation area and get this race started.
Let's stick for now. But we probably will change when we end the race. Let's go.
A partly clear night here. Drivers now lined up on the grid. There we see Kevin Magnussen. Not as close to the front as they might have wished for, but we know the race order can change a lot during those first few corners. And it's Schumacher as the second driver today.
Not as close as you want. I'll take 10th.
Position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. Will their hard work pay off today?
Ooh, good detail. Tick, tick.
Here we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Up a place. Here's the replay. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel.
It's overtaking the stream. Okay. The lights never went out.
Moving up a position in the pack. Oh, the team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
I have to do a reaction to it. Comes down to 12th, not good. Yeah, what a highlight. I just realized I have Kevin on a longer first stint, but he's on the older tires. Whoops. Look, there's a wall side. speed it up a bit. I ain't watching the whole. I'm not watching 50. I'm not watching 57 laps on race on real time pace.
During the race itself, you can direct the team drivers in 3 main ways. Each option will help drivers increase their speed, but will come with a cost in different areas. Increased pace will improve lap times, but at the cost of increased tyre temperature and wear, which can lead to more pit stops and higher risk of tyre failure. You can instruct the drivers in how to manage their fuel. Using more fuel will give them more speed, but you need to ensure there's always enough left to finish the race, as refueling is banned. Finally, you can adjust the ERS strategies for each driver. Higher ERS strategies give the driver a boost of power in racing, but will also drain the car's battery. Timing and battery management are everything here.
DRS is enabled.
We can be able to use a bit more.
Fuel commands allow drivers to manage their car's fuel consumption.
So all cars use fuel while on track. Really? Heavier fuel load reduces the car's acceleration and slows down lap times. Running out of fuel will force a car into retirement. During practice and qualifying rounds, the car can be refueled from the pits. However, during the race, refueling is banned. Drivers have to manage their fuel to last for the entire session. Fuel commands direct drivers on how to utilize fuel. Should they push to burn more fuel to improve lap times, or conserve fuel to ensure they have enough to finish the race? Drivers conserve fuel by increasing how much they lift and coast while approaching corners throughout the lap. The fuel data projects how many laps the car can travel relative to the finish line based on recent fuel usage and current fuel load.
Just keep an eye on your remaining fuel. If we run out, the car will be forced to retire.
I think I push a little bit here.
So if you don't need it, no lifting coast.
There you go. There you go. Good overtake on Vettel there.
Good job.
Kevin's gonna have to ease up a bit.
Haas with an overtake there.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Let's see it again,
Right,
shall we?
watch this. There's Schumacher. Gaining a position there. Oh, they make it look so easy. I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team.
Yellow there, yellow.
Sounds like a spin.
Oh, and Vettel spun right after.
So this was the Aston Martin.
Trying to get the space back. Oh, he's gone.
That spin is undoubtedly going to cost them time.
Kevin's gonna have to ease up a little bit.
coast, please.
This made that a bit too much for that.
Try to do some lifting coast. Copy.
I definitely misjudged the extra push there.
Managing pace will help you manage a car's tyre temperature and wear.
Driver's pace directly impacts the lap times and the temperature of the tires. As tire temperature increase, so will tire wear rate. Select the pace command that's the right balance of speed and tire conservation with your current race strategy. While on track, tire condition will decrease, reduce in performance, and eventually failing completely if tires are not replaced.
Keep an eye on the tyre condition of both cars. Over time, tyre condition will fall, reducing their grip and performance, eventually leading to tyre failures and car retirement. As the race progresses, remember to keep an eye on the planned strategy you put in place before the race. The strategy view will let you check your strategy, adjust it, or even change it entirely. The data view is also an important area to track during the race. It gives you a deep dive into race data, including lap times for all the team's drivers.
Oh, big lock up there! We can take a look now. Now let's look at this. The focus on Sonoda. And
Ooh,
this. Yes, there. That's the lockup.
During the race, you can use the strategy view to check on each driver's strategy and adjust them if need be. You can also check the strategy graphs to see how a car's tyre wear is matching up to the team's expectations. You can also use the car and track tabs to view more details about them. The car tab shows you current and projected component condition and fuel loads, while the track tab has more information about weather and track grip.
I think we're good there. Oh no! Oh no, what happened there? Oh, that's why.
VSC, VSC.
That's why I was wondering why he just stopped.
Right, let's talk tyres. During dry races, all cars need to use at least 2 different tyre compounds. If a car doesn't comply with this rule, it will be disqualified from the race. Ultimately, it's your decision on which tyre compounds we go for. Although I'd strongly recommend sticking to the starting strategy when possible. You can see the estimated lap lifetime for each tyre when you focus on them. Once you've decided which tyre to move to, just confirm the pit stop with the team.
This there's only halfway through the stint, so it's not as if. Yeah, I think we're so early. I think we have to keep him out.
I think we've had a car run wide. Let's take a closer look. Let's take another look. There we have Joe. And they've gone wide.
Oh, that's what happened.
That's not ideal. Not ideal at all.
So he went wide and Clam ran into Schumacher and spun him, and that's what caused it. So that's why he just stopped.
Try to do some lifting coast and then focus on apex speed.
And then he's up.
Really running high fuel now.
So basically, done goofed. Yep. So wait for this to ease up. Okay. Whoop.
VSC ending.
So you can push a little bit now. You have the extra fuel. I was actually thinking, actually, what's the best way to actually just show what's going on here? I feel like the watching this is not exactly the most exciting thing, but it's like. He's up a little bit to make sure you have fuel.
Gears enabled.
Good to know.
If a driver needs an additional performance push for a short time, they can adjust their ERS strategies and use any battery charge they have. There are 3 ERS strategies that deploy more energy than they harvest, but each use that energy for a different purpose. Overtake and defend are best for getting ahead of cars or for keeping them behind you. Deploy is the fastest strategy available. Harvest will prioritise charging up the battery instead of using energy for performance. Neutral will maintain the current battery charge over a lap, which gives a nice balance of energy deployment and harvesting.
Let's get to the point for a bit. I guess like if the battery gets down to 50, then let them ease up a bit. Guys got fastest lap now.
With an overtake. Here's the replay. Now just focus on the Haas.
Good overtake, Kevin. Good overtake.
And they clear it. Big move for them and a race position gained. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
No reaction at all. He's now like 11. He's 11 seconds behind. Oh, he just lost a spot back.
Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo.
I don't need to see that.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
I gotta be neutral now. Losing a bit.
That's a new race position for Haas.
Ooh,
Let's
nice.
take a look at the replay.
There's one I missed.
Watch this. There's Schumacher.
Overtaking one of the McLarens by using the draft of another.
They get past, which moves them up a position. The team watching on and clearly loving that.
You gotta check it. Like, first off, the guy got a haircut. Second, you gotta check if he's actually, you know, not a statue.
Haas with an overtake there.
Oh,
Let's
Magnussen's
have a
going
look.
too.
All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here.
Got him in the corner. Oh, good move.
Goodness.
Okay. Our driver has just entered the pit window. The pit window encompasses the laps that cover the planned pit stops in your strategy. This means it's nearly time to call the planned pit stop. Unless you think there's a reason to pit immediately, I always recommend sticking to the strategy and pitting on the optimal lap.
Let's get aggressive with the tires now.
Use the tire now, use it up.
Oh, can he get it back? Side by side. Ah, lose it.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
We need to back off. Copy.
Try to get more aggressive on a loss space. I'm losing
Alright,
spaces.
do some lifting coast. Copy, copy.
God damn it. Okay.
Okay, understood.
I'm probably not. Okay, so don't get too aggressive on the tires then.
Straight on!
You're currently P15. Okay, back off.
I just realized I'm only 14 laps in. I gotta speed this up.
Haas with an overtake!
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Yeah.
Speed it up a little bit here.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
It's a good fight here, so.
Blue box now, pink box now. Compromise. Okay, charge off.
Is that a new race position for Haas? Let's see what happened there. Now just focus on the Haas.
You're able to gain the place with DRS, but can't
Bold move
get a
indeed.
gap, so they're basically just trading the place.
Maintain the position.
Let's have a look what the pit stops look like.
Understood. And white line, white line. Okay, understood.
What's the situation?
Might as well use the extra fuel. We got it. Slow putting the tire in, aren't you? Ooh, can you get it ahead of McLaren? Yes. Just.
Okay, if you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Go with that.
I think there's been contact on the track. Let's take a closer look. Now let's look at this. The focus on Sonoda.
Oh, that's a bad one.
The contact there. Oh, there's chaos on the track.
Let's do slow motion installation crew. Yeah.
There. We can take a look now. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. Gaining a position there. They make it look so easy. The driver's team there cheering them on. Gain a position.
Oh, look at this. Good take.
Haas with an overtake.
I lost it right away.
With a great overtake. Is that a new race position for Haas?
They're basically just trading places, so.
I think there's been a lock-up. Here's the replay. Let's take another look.
That's a lock-up, it's alright. Don't you look at that. It's returned. Welcome back, Weeby. So I'm gonna have to concede here. There's no power left. It's like Magnussen is fighting in between the two McLarens, and then there's like 20 seconds ahead of everybody else, so it's basically fighting for 11th the whole time.
Haas with an overtake there.
Oh no! Oh no! That's not good. I got a 5-second penalty as well. So I have to go in. What do you do with change the What do you do with change the compound? Because this is we're halfway through a stint. I'll have to come in. I'll have to come in for change the car, wouldn't I? Or it's minor damage. If it's minor damage, I feel like I might have to try keeping it out, see what happens, and then change in the next pit. There's a crash, several cars involved, not sure who right now, but I'm in it! Oh, I damaged the rear wing as well.
Let's have a look. Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Oh, Kevin ran too wide and
It's caused absolute carnage.
ran too wide. Came back in, hit Ricardo, and then came back and hit Horace hit him in the back.
VSC. Got that.
Collision caused. Stay out. Stay out.
And DRS is now disabled. DRS disabled.
You see how much time you're gonna lose with that. Already. What lap are we in now? Lap 30. So... I think I might have to go medium here. that safe? I don't think it is. Yep.
Box, Kevin, box.
Box.
Yep. Oh, sorry, no. Okay. Oh yeah, we have 20 minutes left. Better see you get this race done then. Yep. There you go. Yep. I was waiting for that.
We'll go to high fuel now. Yeah, couple.
I have to zero the penalty as well. I didn't change. Oh damn. So I had to serve the penalty, but I couldn't do any changes. Still on the old tires. No, I don't know. Did I pick the wrong tires? Yeah. I didn't change the tires, did I? Damn it. My mistake.
Box, Kevin, box.
You know that for future, make sure I pick the right tires when I put them into the pits.
DRS enabled.
Well,
Just overtake is available if you need it.
Copy.
Charge off.
Copy.
that was my fault, that was not yours, that was my fault. Learning experience, I know. He's going back up to
Haas
15th.
with an overtake. Let's see what happened there. Now just focus on the Haas. Goodness me, there they go, moving ahead of the other driver. That was a big moment. The team are clearly delighted.
Some of them are, except the one person that's crossed arms. Yeah. It's a full ass. Yep.
Did somebody spin out there? Let's take a look at the replay. Now look at this. It was the Alpha Tauri driver involved.
Whoa.
And
Yep.
there it is. That's where they spin out.
Mick's got 18 seconds position. Anderson's got 25. Oh, but no, it's close now. There you go. So they'll have the pace.
McLaren gain a position. Is that a new race position for
Oh, to the
Haas?
back. They're just gonna trade now.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Traction issues. Okay, understood. We need to back off.
This car's gonna last 8 more laps.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Sonoda spun
Let's
again.
take a closer look. Now let's look at this.
Same corner.
Focus on Sonoda. And yes,
Same
that's
driver,
where they
same
spin
corner.
out. Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo.
That's alright. Wait, you not pit? You didn't pit for your second stint. What the hell?
Sorry.
No one.
Take a look now.
No wonder your tires are doing bad. You didn't go in for your second stint, or for your third stint. What's going on?
Yellow.
That's why. That's why you didn't. That's why they were going low.
Little box now. Box now.
I'm learning experience. He's doing on the first race. Gotta have your push. At this point, might as well. Especially when it's 2 laps to go. $14 and $15.
Max Verstappen over the finish line.
Oh, Verstappen took us in the final lap.
Here's the replay. And Verstappen finishes first.
Oh, look at that side by, just about side by side to win the race.
They barely put a foot wrong.
That's a close finish. Beep boop.
Kevin Magnussen did okay for himself today. A good enough result.
I think I did a Ferrari there. Good driver, but bad
This is a
team
reasonable
execution.
weekend for Haas, but they'll need to work some things out if they want to push beyond that.
Yes, I imagine they roll up their sleeve now and make sure their next performance goes even better.
And as this this race weekend comes to a close, the team is 8th in the constructor standings.
The team now look ahead to the next round, where they duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
So, Madison qualified 10th and finished 14th. Mick Schumacher qualified 16th and finished 15th.
The team drivers gain experience over each race weekend, depending on their performance. With enough experience, your drivers will be able to improve their skills.
Alright. Good. Another 3.3 million. Good. Just need to figure out.
The board's confidence probably took a dip. You may want to check the board menu for more information. Still, that's the first race weekend done, and there will be plenty of time to improve.
Unless they sack me right away.
Take a look at what you can be doing before the next race weekend gets here. Our time is precious, and these moments between races are a good point to develop our team further. You should have an email from the engineering team over in the warehouse. Check it out. It might be something interesting.
Race performance disappointed. Oh, sorry about that. I've updated our circuits data based on the Bahrain Grand Prix 2022, so all of our strategic information is up to date. On a separate note, our telemetry shows that the high-speed cornering of car 1 could be better compared to the grid. We should design a new car part to improve the attribute and keep us competitive. We also know that the defending performance of Mick Schumacher could be improved. We should consider developing them in this area when they gain enough experience to make them a more well-rounded driver. Gotcha. Okay. Board watched the race from the Bahrain International Circuit this weekend, and we are disappointed that the team performed below expectation. We know that every team has bad races, and we hope to see a return to form soon. I'm sorry to say that this has made us lose some confidence in your leadership. Oh, come on, first day.
It looks like the engineering team have just finished manufacturing a car part. It's a suspension system, one the team designed earlier. Improving our cars is a constant process. The other teams won't be taking it easy, and having a cutting-edge car is vital if we want to stay competitive against our rivals. New car parts are initially designed by the team. They can then be manufactured and installed on either car. This suspension has already been manufactured, so we just need to install it. To do this, head over to the car warehouse. From the cars area, you can manage everything related to the cars and their build. From car analysis to car parts to new development projects.
Each team has 2 cars, one for each driver. The cars are an integral part of the success of the team. And its performance will determine if the team is fighting it out in the front of the pack or bringing up the rear guard. You can use car analysis to compare your car and car parts to those of the opposition. Each car is made up of 9 different parts. There are 6 aerodynamic car parts, which are designed and manufactured by your in-house engineering team. There's also 3 powertrain car parts, which are built by a manufacturer and chosen at the start of the season. All teams will constantly develop their car. Stay competitive, you need to keep improving your aerodynamic car parts by starting projects. Car development projects allow you to design car parts and then manufacture them before installing them on the cars. You can also research car parts for next season's car to get ahead of improving your car and attempt to offset regulation changes. Oh, we gotta go? Damn it. Okay, I'll be with you in a minute.
Car parts are stored in the warehouse, including our newly manufactured suspension. We might be able to use it. Here at the warehouse, you can find all the car parts that make up an F1 car. We can develop aerodynamic car parts in-house during the season. Right. All the available suspension designs are. Check the new design at the top of the list, as each car can only... Take the time here to compare the two designs. You may also want... Looks like this new design... Select the new suspension...
Ah, okay, so that's what we were talking about, eh? I only have one, huh?
Great work.
There you go.
That's new suspension fitted. If you want to have more copies of this design manufactured, you can do so from here. Just remember those F1 mandated spending caps, the official limit on how much we can spend on car development and improvement each season. If you don't want the team to manufacture anything right now, we should probably head back. You're pretty much ready to handle things yourself now. Our staff of... If you ever find yourself needing any further information, don't forget... Okay, I need to head back over to aerodynamics. I'll be...
Okay, I'll just try to remember what the, that was. High speed corner in car 1. Well, I've already got, yeah, I've already got 2 being made, so I can't. Never mind. Alright, I think let's end it there and jump over to, support the BRE, shall we? Might as well. We'll jump over there. I can see you on the other side then. Hopefully it'll be a bit better next time playing this than this one. Not so much clueless. Yes, let us indeed go. See you over there.